Hello my viewers, thank you for tuning in one more time. I mentioned on my last two videos that I wanted to do a DYI, and it'll be a show and tell, okay, of what I made. So with no further ado, here we go. Guess what this is? It is a Lazy Susan. Okay, why did I come up with this? Okay, I always shop online, and I like to see what's out there and what's on sale and whatnot. And I came across on one of the websites a Lazy Susan that they use for arts and crafts. And I was like, I looked at it, and it was a 12 by 12 and a half. 12 and a half by 12 and a half. And a smaller one. And of course, neither came by itself. It was like a sort of like a 2-for-1 deal. But it was like, I don't know, with shipping and handling, but it came out to like $35. And I said, okay, I don't want to do that. But I like the idea, because the purpose behind this is when you are working on a project, usually you shift whatever it is around. This is so much neater, because if you do, paper beads. If you're using something else, right, and you need to get to, I don't know, this far to the north of your object, all you have to do is turn it. So if you are putting, let's say, beads around your, let's start this way, just, I don't know, I'm a visual learner, sorry guys. I have to show like this. I have to teach this way. So if you're doing something like this, let's say, right? And you want to get over there, but you don't want to move this because it's wet. So all you have to do is go this way. And here you go. How awesome is that? Okay? So basically, that's what it's for. It moves your whatever you're creating around, okay? Okay, now the better part. How did I do this? How did I create it? Well, I said, I went on to YouTube, and I typed in Lazy Susan, okay, because I wanted to see what the mechanism was, right? And I found a couple of videos on it, and some of them were like complicated, and some guy was cutting wood and shaping it, and I said, well, I'm not a carpenter, right? I can't do that. So what I did was, I said, well, all I'm really interested in is in the mechanism of the Lazy Susan. So what I did was, I went online, and I went into, I'm in Massachusetts, so I don't know where you're located, where you shop for home improvements, my viewers, but where I am, I have Home Depot and I have Lowe's. And so I went online and I typed in Lowe's, and sure enough, this Lazy Susan mechanism came up. And again, I think my husband took he was doing the shelf for me. He must have taken the wrapper and threw it out. Ugh. Anyway, but if you just punch it in one of them stores, it should come up. It's almost like these two little is a circle, and it has like little metal marbles in it, okay, and it's like two square plates on top of each other. And so what I did was, I wanted a specific size, so I went down to my Lowe's, and I went through the wood area, and I got 2 pieces of wood, the thinnest, because you don't want to put anything really thick at all. I don't know, this might be like even half an inch. I wouldn't even, This one doesn't even, I don't know, 1/4 inch maybe. I'm not sure, but and I got the guy there because they cut the wood for you for free, for nothing. And I had the guy cut me 2 planks, okay, out of, this is 12 inches. So got 12 inches. I went by the hardware and I looked for the Lazy Susan mechanism, right? And yeah, she's gonna ask me how did I put it in. I wish you can see it in there. I don't know you can, but there it is. So hopefully you can see it. But I used liquid nail. So that I have here, which I'll show you. Let me just grab it from my glues. Oh, I can get up there. Great, because, okay, here it is. Alright. It's called Liquid Nails. Projects Multi-Purpose Repair a CHIV. So what I did was I put a little bit of that glue on the mechanism. Okay, so let me see if I can, sorry guys, I'm so bad at this. This is why I don't like to do tutorials. Okay, so this is basically what it looks like. That's one side. So both look like that, and one goes on top of the other. Can you see that? Hope from the glare. Maybe. Let's go with the Sharpie. Okay. There we go. Much better. And then, okay, haha, my drawing. Okay. So these are the marbles, right? These are the marbles here. So they lay inside of here, okay? And then this is outer piece. So you get 2 of these in the package. But if you was creating this on regular thick inch and a half boards, okay, you would insert in here the nails, right? Because the board is thicker. But because my board, I wanted my board to be lighter, okay, because I'm not putting anything heavy other than paper and maybe clay. So all right, I wanted it to be thin, and I wanted it to be sort of that I can pick it up, look, with one hand. How neat is that? Okay, well, that is where I put the liquid glue, in these little spots. I did one, and then I carefully, really in the directions you're supposed to let it sit for 24 hours, but I'm impatient. I can't do it. So what I did was I did the 4 corners first, right? And then I put, I put, because they come connected somehow, okay? 2 pieces, but I'm just showing you 1 piece here. So it comes connected. So when you put it on, you sort of have to put it on like this. See how the square is? And then you put the liquid adhesive in each hole. That's what I did. On the other end, and maybe around just the corner. You don't want to put it all over the mechanism. You don't want to put it in here. You want to put it in the corners, just the corners. And you don't want to put a pound of it either, okay? Just enough that you can see it, that it's sitting like nestled, like, okay? And then you you slowly shift it to where it's on top of each other. And then you take the top, which now lays on top just like this, and you put it on each corner again. And slowly you put this one on top. That's for the impatient crafter, okay? The DYI impatient person, which is me, okay? And then you put it slowly and you leave it there. Put it somewhere where no one is gonna go near it and say, hey mom, what are you doing? What is this? Okay? Or your husband, what are you up to? Okay? So you put it somewhere where no one is gonna touch it. Okay, now if you are patient, I would suggest that you do one board at a time. That way it'll dry completely. But I had no issues with it. I mean, I set it down and I left it there for, you know, a few hours before I handled it. Like, I would say like, I don't know, 10 or 12 hours, and it was completely dry because you're not putting a glob, a pound of the adhesive anyway. So, you know, it's not going to take a whole 24 hours. But anyway, yeah, I couldn't tell you or link any videos because I saw a couple of videos, and like I said, I saw the first couple of ones and they were like really complicated. They were, you know, talented men that were cutting wood and stuff like that, and I'm not like that. So I said, okay, so let me just figure out how to do this mechanism thing. I want to know what it looks like, and I went into Lowe's and this is what I came up with. You know, I just went in there, got a piece of wood to the size that I wanted. It fits in my, the reason why it's not spinning and it's getting caught is because I have this blackboard there. But when this is removed, I have no problems moving it, and I love it. It's awesome because I can even you know, pick it up with whatever I'm doing if I need to do something else, and I put it to the side. So it's great, and doesn't take a lot of space, you know, to put it away. I have a shelf down there that I put my cutting boards in, you know, my trimmers and my scoring board, and this is going right next to it. So I hope that you can get an idea and challenge yourself to make it yourself. So don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if you like this idea, if it made any sense, me explaining it. Like I said, I'm not really good at tutorials, so, and this is more like a walkthrough type of thing. But anyway, all right, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.